Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your December 2015 love reading. It's Raina here, and I have been experimenting with different spreads for my love readings just because I like to do things that are different sometimes. And I am going to be doing for you a spread that I created myself. And it's really kind of funny to even characterize it like that because in reality, when I have looked online for spreads or looked in books, I'm pretty much cobbling together different ideas that I've already gotten. So I'm not reinventing the wheel here. But the first card that I picked, I designated to be what is happening right now. And this is in your love life specifically. And it is the Five of Cups. So this is a card of mourning a loss. Now, again, as I say every month, these are general readings. All cards will not apply to all Aquarians. That's silly on steroids. I just want to put it out there, especially when I target certain people with specific information, that some people may feel like it's not describing what's happening to them. For those people, if any of you would like a personal reading, I also incorporate your astrological information with the tarot, and you can click on the link below for a love reading. And so, this morning that I'm talking about means that there was a breakup. It can also mean that the breakup occurred quite a while ago and maybe you're going through divorce proceedings, but there's an emotional thing to work out here. Now, the second card I designated to mean why did this happen? And it's the Knight of Wands. And so this is where it gets more specific. I think that some people are mourning a loss that they initiated. So you might have been the one who broke up with the other person, who asked for the divorce. And yet you're still mourning because there were good things in that relationship. The cause of this breakup, the Knight of Wands, can mean that you wanted to move on and experience something else. You were restless. It's a very restless energy. And Aquarius does not like to be confined. Being an air sign, like Gemini, there is a tendency to seek other sights and to experience other experiences and other people. And yes, there are some Aquarians who have the ability to be married for 50 years, especially since it's a fixed sign, you know? You guys, when you find the right person, that's it. However, you do not like to be possessed, and you will run the opposite direction if someone tries to pin you down like that. For other people, this may have been a new job that made you go across country or what have you, and you're mourning the loss because it was a good relationship, but you really wanted to advance your career. Still, others may have experienced the breakup on the other side where you were the one that was broken up with, and your ex partner got with somebody who is a fire sign. And that is your rival, or that was the person who did that. And of course, fire signs, wands relate to fire signs. And because fire signs are masculine energy, yang energy, I imagine it could be either a male or a female that has taken your beloved from you. Of course, it's not really taken, it's a mutual thing, but you know what I mean. And the the message from spirit is the Hangman. So this is a great time for a breather. It could be the lesson of learning to let go and let God, not trying to control things. Aquarians are not necessarily controllers, but they do tend to want to hang on to the familiar. They can be adverse to change, being a fixed sign, and life is all about change. And so this may have highlighted the need to roll with the punches, so to speak. And maybe even in the relationship, there were times when you should have been receptive to doing something new and you refused to do that. And it cost you a relationship. But life is all about expansion, and learning is expansion, so it's all good. The advice to take is the Nine of Wands. I think this card is particularly important for people who are going through divorce proceedings, as well as those who have found out that their partner has been unfaithful but are unwilling to let him or her go, that it's time to defend yourself. And it also reminds me of that thing in horror movies where you think the villain is killed and then they come out of the water like in Fatal Attraction. Uh, that was something that I remember from a few of those horror movies or thrillers where the villain is not really dead. And in this case, if you think that a situation is over, you may find that it's not entirely over with. So the hangman is all about a reassessment. So during that period of the hangman, where you need to reassess a situation, some of you may decide to stay in the relationship, especially if the other person is expressing remorse. Aquarians are not the most jealous sign of the zodiac, so you might be totally open to forgiving the other person for a sexual transgression. However, in some cases, this may relate to a divorce proceeding, and you think everything is settled, but there's one more fly in the ointment that you have to kind of duke out with the lawyers and stuff like that. But the outcome card is the Six of Pentacles, and this is one of those cards that relates to having the money to be generous with others as well as receiving money from others. So this could indicate a payout to you that's related to a court case, related to a divorce case, or other type of relationship issue that has some kind of monetary settlement. But it's in the upright position, so it looks like it's going to go according to plan. The Nine of Wands just suggests that there might be a hiccup before it all gets settled. And I think that that's pretty rosy for the specific people that this reading seems to be targeting. So, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you want something more personalized, click on the link below and have a great December. Bye.